Good afternoon. My name's Alexia Kelley, and I'm Executive Director of Catholics in Alliance for the Common Good. I have a statement to read as well, but I just wanted to make one point about our organization. We have a media resource center with 4 staff. It's grown in the last year or so, and so we have about 20 participating organizations, mostly national Catholic social justice organizations that participate in the mission of Catholics in Alliance for the Common Good, and we aim to be and function very much as a go-to source for the media. So we can link you with members of our Speakers Bureau, which I'll talk a little bit about, who are leaders in the Catholic social justice movement in the United States, working both on domestic and international issues. So when you're working on an issue that concerns Catholic social justice or social issues, please give us a call, and we'd be happy to connect you with leaders who are authorities or theologians, academics, activists working on those issues. Catholics in Alliance for the Common Good is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization, and we're dedicated to representing and promoting an accurate depiction of the Catholic social tradition in the public square and in the media. We're guided by Jesus' command to love our neighbors as ourselves, and rooted in our tradition's unambiguous commitment to the common good. We're neither progressive nor conservative, and we believe that no political party or ideology has a monopoly on moral values. And we see this reflected very much in opinion surveys of Catholics. We collaborated with Faith and Public Life and did an exit poll specifically on Catholic voters after the 2006 elections, and you can see a great diversity and concern for a variety of moral issues. We know that the media plays a powerful role in defining issues for the public. What we see, read, and hear in the news becomes the reality for millions of Americans every day. And I want to thank you all for your hard work reporting and covering these issues. When it comes to how the values that guide and inspire people of faith and of Catholics are reflected in television and our newspapers, this important report makes a compelling case, however, that Americans may be getting an incomplete story. It's a story that too often features strident commentary from the usual suspects, divisive culture warriors with a message that fails to speak to the fullness of our rich faith traditions. This misrepresentation is of particular concern to Catholics, who in recent years have watched a small handful of commentators use the secular media to suppress our church's teachings on a number of important issues. Our church and its social mission suffer greatly when attention is turned away from dialogue about the Catholic Church's consistent opposition to the Iraq War, the growing gap between the rich and the poor, global warming, and the millions of Americans who lack health care. These are all issues that are central to Catholic social teaching. And there are articulate, passionate leaders who can speak to them with great insight. The 3 people I'll mention are members of our Catholic Commentators Bureau called Voices for the Common Good, and you can find it at our website at catholicsinalliance.org. They are people like Sister Patricia Daly, a fiery Dominican sister who has worked on corporate responsibility and socially responsible investing for over 25 years with a focus on the environment and climate change. Tomorrow she will be in Dallas, Texas at ExxonMobil's shareholders meeting, leading a resolution on behalf of investors pushing the world's largest oil company to get serious about global warming. And Sister Simone Campbell, the Executive Director of Network, and we have 2 representatives from Network here today, a national Catholic social justice lobby, who speaks truth to power on Capitol Hill every day, fighting for comprehensive and just immigration reform, standing up for the poor, doing the hard work of social justice so the vulnerable are not left out when budgets are written in the world's richest country. Leaders like Father Daniel Grudy, a professor of theology at the University of Notre Dame and the director of the Center for Latino Spirituality and Studies. He has directed 2 international conferences on poverty and migration at Notre Dame and written broadly about immigration, social justice, and globalization. And he has 2 books that have just come out this month. These are leaders who can be excellent resources for your reporting, sources whose intellect, broad vision, and fresh voices are needed more than ever for coverage of faith and public life to reflect more than a vocal minority. So I encourage you to learn more about these Catholic leaders, Voices for the Common Good, at our website. Thanks for being here today, and thank you for your work. Katie.